changing their lives. Headline in tomorrow's papers. Kill that light, it's so bright and you're shining it right in my eyes. Show me a secret and tell me your name. Catch me with your busy smile. Try to remember again and again what it is that I recognize. Don't ask me now. When I need you, I don't know how to believe in your advice. Just as once I take the time. Midnight. So what's the point of faking when a kiss or whisper can pull out a desperate cry? Hold tight onto daddy's bracelets. Make 'em pay for the chances with money they don't think that's nice. Show me a secret and tell me your name. Catch me with your busy smile. Try to remember again and again what it is that I recognize. Don't ask me now. When I need you, I don't know how to believe in your advice. Just as once I take the time. Show me a secret and tell me your name. Catch me with your busy smile. Try to remember again and again what it is that I recognize. Show me a secret and tell me your name. Catch me with your busy smile. Try to remember again and again what it is that I recognize. Show me a secret and tell me your name. Catch me with your busy smile. Try to remember again. Please, please tell me now. 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 I made a break, I ran out yesterday. Tried to find my mountain hideaway. Maybe next year, maybe no go. I know you're watching me every minute of the day. I see the signs and the looks and the pictures they give you game away. There's a dream that swings the road with broken glass for us to hold. And I cut so far before I had to say, please, please tell me now. Is there something I should know? Is there something I should say? Let me make you come my way. Do you feel the same? 'Cause you don't let it show. He was there across the road from me. The jungle drums, they all clear the way for me. Can you read my mind? Can you see in the snow? I'm firing demons, I'll dance when you walk through that door. Don't say you're easy on me, 'cause you're about as easy as a nuclear war. So, when the lights come on, let's see you dancing a little bit, okay? Alright, this one is for everybody right at the back who has a hard job seeing us. This one's for you. It's a famous pickup line. It's called New Moon on Monday. Pick it up.
Shake up the picture in the same mixture. Will you dance on the even time? You got me coming up with answers on a blue China night. I said it again, but could I please rephrase it? Maybe I can't catch you right. I couldn't really put it much plainer, but I'll wait till you decide. Send me the warning sign.
To the dance, to the demolition.
Benvenuti su Duran Radio, questa sera puntata a sorpresa, come potete capire. Parlerò molto poco, parlerà per me la musica e ci sentiamo magari più tardi per un saluto generale. E niente, buon ascolto a tutti.
waiting forever. Come rain, come shine, in the wind, in the snow, in the filthy weather. You sense. This sign of cruel coincidence, brought up in our own bonfire to set us free. Believe me, say goodbye. Goodbye is forever. Hey, forever. Goodbye is forever and ever. Those words are all remainders, echoes growing in the heart of twilight. They lay back laughing at naivety star, awaken all those whispers, the dusty shadow of a passing favor. I wouldn't say that you were ruthless or right. I couldn't see from so far. Was I chasing after rainbows? One thing for sure, you never answered when I called. And I wiped away the water from my face to look through the eyes of a stranger. For rumors in the wake of such a lonely crowd, trading in my shelter for danger. I'm changing my name just as the sun goes down in the eyes of the stranger. Can't tell the real from reflection when all these faces look the same to you. In every city, such a desolate dream. Some days are strange to number. Some say the seven sounds a little bit stranger. A year of Sunday seems to drift it right by. I could have sworn in one evening, and I'm not seized in desperation. No steel reproaches on the table from before, but I still can feel those splinters of ice. I look through the eyes of a stranger. For rumors in the wake of such a lonely and you're not alone, coming from the fear. Gonna take it back the life that you wanna lead. Been under quite attack, but now it's time for you and me. Gonna take it back, you've got to fight for what you believe. We're gonna make this stand, the finest hour that we see. out there? Anyone out there? Anyone out there? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. Then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. Then later, a movie too. And then home. Oh, such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day. Problems all left alone. Weekenders on our own. Such fun. Just a perfect day. You made me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone new. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You're gonna need just what you sow. 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 You're gonna need just what you sow.
With my chances on the danger line, I'll cross that bridge when I find it. Another day to make my stand. Oh, high time is no time for deciding if I should find a helping hand. Oh, why don't you use it? Try not to bruise it. Buy time, don't lose it. Why don't you use it? Try to making money, so she smiles, but that's cruel. If you knew what she think, if you knew what she was after. Sometimes she wonders, and she laughs in her frustration. Would someone please explain the reason for this strange behavior in exploitation's name? We must be working for the skin trade. Ow! Yeah. Doctors of the revolution gave us the medicine we desire. Besides being absolutely painless, it's a question of compromise. They got steel and so cool to get angry at the week and then go back to school. So big deal, it's what rules when it comes to making money. They say yes, please, thank you. Sometimes you wonder, and you ask yourself the question, would someone please explain the reason for this strange behavior in exploitation's name? We must be working for the skin trade. Would someone please explain the reason for this strange behavior in exploitation's name? We must be working for the skin trade. Ow! Someone please explain the reason for of these nights you wait and see. One of these nights you're gonna realize the way of pride comes at a cost. Believing you're short on sympathy, here is the evidence you need to know. You're better off than the rest. Craving attention, more in touch. All the time, it's nothing much to show. Keeping it all together seems like forever. One of these days you'll kiss and tell. Kiss in the mirror, gonna spell it out. Whatever do you know? What? You can't see the truth for the dollars in your eyes. They're fading and that makes you cry, baby, cry. But it ain't gonna kill you now. Can you depend on your champagne? Socialist friends to drop your name in there. For life or supernova rise. However great they claim to be, only betrays their insecurity, yeah. See how they fall from those heights. Afraid of dragons in the smoke. Wanna go rehab, but that's a joke. It's getting old, don't tell them on the low. We heard it before. You're welcome to celebrity, doing nothing so famous they must wear. Your reputation low, it must be such a bore. A selfish obsession, a fake suicide. You can't see the truth for the dollars in your eyes. They're fading and that makes you cry, baby, cry. But it ain't gonna kill you now. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. A selfish obsession, a fake suicide. You can't see the truth for the colors in your eyes. They're fading and that makes you cry, baby, cry. But it ain't gonna kill you now. It does make you stronger, yeah. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. For you, it's a lonely business. What more can I do? I could be here until Christmas.
Why you want to go seeing those things about me? Don't you know that a girl can't be made to hurry? Don't you want me to feel like $1,000,000? I'm just taking some time out to make a difference.
Change one step over the line, trying to get something to work. All I need is someone to save. After all, what's the mystery? business. What more can I do? I could be here until Christmas. Change one step over the line, trying to get something to work. All I need is someone to say. After all, what's the mystery when everybody wants to know about destiny? Just trying to kill a little time. What's the mystery? 'Cause everybody wants to know what's their destiny. Are you ready for the hills of time? What's the And as I wander down to where you live, the blood rushed up to meet the roses in your hair. I thought I saw you smile, but now I don't see you anywhere. Whispering your love song in my ear. How can you touch me when you're not really here? Stumbling out, I made my way towards the open door. Climbing fast, the sun poured streaming laughter down into your empty gaze. Where can I find you? Now I want to join in your game.
before you die. Take another chance right now about you, take the rip your best. When I say you're holding on to everything at the last, I give a fine with the friends of mine, but you have to make the choice. You're singing the cheap for the beats and diamonds as you makes the noise. I'm talking to free, I can't stop myself, that's a new religion. Something to see, I can't help myself, that's a new religion.
Tierra del fuego, ten cuidado cuando llamas mi nombre.
I could feel the breeze blowing change, blowing through my doorway, warm and restless just to see you walk by. Inside of the smoky holes, a circle drawn, and voices call. Some magic wind in my world. Magical incidents each time. to nobody yesterday.
On her skin, painting eyes with the color she brings in. Oh, it's sure, it's sure. When the lightning tumbles down, don't you frown. Everything will be in time for this evening. If the secret she has to be party to. The heart, and you wonder why she says when I run out of blue, help me rise instead. Now I can run to you. Why she says when I run out of blue, give me she has to be party to real woman. If there's heaven, she gets to the heart, and you know just what she says. When I run out of blue, help me rise instead. Now I can run to you.
Auguro la buonanotte a tutti i duraniani. Con Palomino chiudiamo questa puntata sorpresa in attesa del grande evento di lunedì 16 marzo con tutte le B-side, le demo e i live dei Duran Duran. Buonanotte e a lunedì 16 marzo.
darkness you find, the only light comes from your